My people, make you not be saying now waiting with the here so see them try Nigeria go they learn for our side no be military because now civilians ain't go carry out this one so they don't they quiet since they watch fuel subsidy everything transportation go up they no talk why because say now this matter with the tribunal now make them just keep quiet but if they try this one Mobilia family at trouble salon I don't hear they don't they want force these judges to resign now somebody now don't come national TV can't talk I go let you now watch them because when I can't talk some all zuo they will come here they call they mix they call they chat they drop nonsense message as they don't be slave to their slave masters now those ones their slave masters children now don't in short I get another video I won't come give an update for that one make una waiting make you not be say una don't be slaves now our children the next one and our grandchildren we not go be part of it my people them make una you know waiting I just leave this video make una watch because if they try this thing Nigeria go they learn for where we dey no be mouth and no be military na civilians because people don't keep quiet since when they say will be food una know wetin I go do help me snatch this video make una run with them I wanna begin to share this video make them see am.
My name is Mr. Benjamin and I'm the presidential candidate of the fictional Common Sense People's Party. Now, as we step into the month of August, which we believe is the month the Presidential Election Tribunal will pass their judgment, we have guessed that the powers that be are going to try to intimidate or buy the judges over or do anything possible just to influence the judgment of the judges because of the weight and the clarity of the evidence that have been placed before the tribunal by Peter Obi and his legal team. And to give credence to our guesses, a prominent Nigerian, while speaking on Arise TV, alluded to that fact. He said you can see that judges are now being forced to resign to create a stalemate. Is there any kind of atrocity we will not hear in this country? But before I show you a video clip from that interview, let me quickly show you this message from Peter Obi himself, which is indirectly a charge to the Nigerian judiciary. Look at how the papers reported it. And I read, presidential candidate of the Labour Party at the 2023 elections, Peter Obi, says international communities will not respect Nigeria because of the characters leading the country. They cannot respect us where we are today. They cannot respect us because of the characters in charge of the country, said Mr. Obi, a former governor of Anambra. All of us politicians have failed the country. All I'm saying is that this passport will be great, but it requires us to do the right thing. To earn respect, you have to put your house in order. If today David is disrespected because he came from a system that does not even respect David, I have had the same disrespect. I can tell you, I've traveled to a country, somebody says, I cannot trust you because you are a Nigerian. Although Mr. Peter Obi did not categorically name any politician, his stance on the character of leaders comes as controversy lingers over President Bola Tinubu's involvement in a drug trafficking related case in the US in the 90s. In 2022, the Northern District Court of Illinois released documents detailing Mr. Tinubu's 1993 legal battles with United States authorities over drug-related and money laundering charges. Child! So now tell me, if the Nigerian judiciary does not do the right thing, how can the United States respect Nigeria as a country? When you see something koro like this and you turn a blind eye, you will not be respected by anybody in the international community. And Obi is 100% correct as always. Now, let me show you a video clip from that interview on Arise where it was stated that the judges were being forced. Check out the clip.
The country, at a moment like this, we need clarity. And that's why the courts now have to step in to second-guess INEC, disregard INEC's error, and restate back the integrity of rules, and restate back the constitutional requirement for qualifications and for declarations and for every writing across all the tribunals. We have to save this country. You know, that's what they call the theory of decay. So Jared Diamond of Columbia wrote about it. It's like a slippery slope. A country begins to go down because the elites overlook critical moral failures. That moral clarity is what we need at this point. To say, look, the republic is more important than anybody's political interest. And if we don't do that, we're going to see the rise of criminal networks. You see judges disappear on the streets. You see now they are trying to force judges to resign in order to create stalemate. We are getting to a dangerous direction, and we need the people to support the court to stand up and save the republic.
You see? You heard him say it clearly. They are trying to force judges to resign, to create a stalemate. I remember explaining in one of my previous videos the danger of any of those judges resigning or dying. If one of the 5 judges presiding over the case dies or resigns, they will have to replace him with another judge to fill that void, that quorum. And after that is done, they will start the case from the very beginning. They will hear the case de novo. That is, they will hear the case afresh. And no single day will be added to the statutory 180 days that the law gave for hearing and ruling. The law gave 180 days for hearing and judgment. They will not add a single day to those 180 days. So while they are hearing the case again, hearing the case from the beginning, that 180 days go can't reach. They will now say the case is started bad. They will can't end the case there. Everybody go house. That is why nothing must happen to any of the judges. And of course, all their plans to create a stalemate have failed woefully. Everything has failed, and now all the judges are available and the judgment is going to be delivered. All we are doing now is that we are appealing to the judges, not be just today available to deliver judgment. Do the right thing. And I love the way he ended the video by charging the judiciary to save the country by doing the right thing. That is what we are all saying. That is what we are all clamoring for. And we are saying all eyes on the judiciary. Now, onto Tinubu's plan for CBN, which posed. You know, they said Emefiele committed many financial crimes when he was CBN governor. But when they finally charged him to court, there was no financial crime in the charges. He was charged for illegal possession of firearms. Firearms when no reach the one where Asari Dokubo they used do Instagram live video. But nobody has gone to arrest Asari Dokubo. Now, in order to look for a way to file some financial crimes against him, Tinubu has now appointed an investigator to probe CBN. And who is that investigator? His name is Jim Osonyande Obazi. This man is the ex-secretary of Financial Reporting Council, a man who was sacked because of corruption, and he was even convicted of sexual assault. Now that person I ain't go carry come, say make he probe. Oh, Nigeria, who will save us from this wahala? Why criminals everywhere? And Nigerians were not even surprised. Look at some of the tweet reactions. This one said, a native doctor knows where to get ingredients for his sacrifices. Keep digging corrupt people out of retirement. Oh, this one said, where in God's name does he unearth these fraudsters from? Haba, everybody around him, fraudsters. This tweet said, if Shekau was alive, he would have appointed him as the chief of army staff. This one said, why does Tinubu keep appointing people like him? Almost all of his appointees have corruption issues or forged documents. This must surely be a cause. Chai. This one said, it appears conspicuously apparent that sole consideration is accorded to individuals with mad history when it comes to their eligibility for appointments within the purview of this nascent administration. This needs to change. I want take change. How you want take change? This is what APC as a party stands for, and they are representing it without apology. Look at their ministerial list full of criminals, from El Rufai to Wike to all of them. Who you go fit pick from there where you go say in hands clean? And that is why we are urging the judiciary to do the right thing, because the future of this country is at stake. All these criminals where they appoint now, teenagers are seeing it. Young people are seeing it. You go to tell teenagers to do the right thing today. They will tell you, what right do you have to tell them to do the right thing when the criminals are the ones occupying high positions in Nigeria? They are telling us that that is a motivation for them to do wrong. And these members of the judiciary, you have children too, and they are watching. They are watching your steps. It is the things that you do that will shape the future of your children. Do you want future criminals as children? I don't think you do. And that is why we are saying all eyes on the judiciary. All eyes on the judiciary. Case dey on our front. Evidence boku. Just pass judgment according to the dictates of the electoral law and according to the constitution. Simple. Make wahala no dey. And we dey hope say una go do am. For the sake of those of us wey dey this country now, and for the sake of the children yet unborn. But until then,